A Wakpala, South Dakota woman has been convicted of voluntary manslaughter for killing her mother within the Standing Rock Reservation. 25-year-old Melania Rose Fasthorse was sentenced on June 23rd. In 2024, on Christmas Eve, Fasthorse and her mother got in an argument. Now, that argument ended when Fasthorse grabbed a knife and stabbed her mother several times in the chest, arm, and hand. She then ran to her grandma's house and said her brother had killed their mother. Fasthorse was sentenced to 13 years in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release.